Hey guys, this is another clip. I am not really set up yet to do any major. I'm just digging into this now. So I noticed that they did replace the floor at one time. I did have the service history, and I had seen something about reskinning the floor, and I figured it was just this rubber mat that they put a new one. But they did weld in a new floor. Did a pretty shitty job of it. They didn't, fill in all the seams, and honestly, reskinning these floors should require, put a new floor and then just bed liner it with truck bed liner so that the rust doesn't happen again. And the underneath is pretty shitty too. I mean, I'm probably just gonna cut all this off and get some new pieces. This middle piece is probably still good, but the thickness is different. So I don't know if I want to get the same thickness as the middle or get this new thickness that they got. And right now I'm in the process of taking the fenders off to so I can get this off and see what I'm working with. The middle piece looks like it's removable, but they welded this piece to the middle, so you wouldn't even be able to service any of those lines that are there. And then this front plastic piece that protects like the front there, that plastic piece has got to come off so I can see the front and get an idea of what's going on. These wheel wells don't look too bad. You can see the bottom has some rust, so even if I have to come up just a little bit with a small piece or salvage whatever and wire wheel it all down and get it clean. To take this back piece off is gonna be a little bit harder, I think, because you got this whole I'll take this side piece off first. That'll just unbolt, I think, and come right off. Got a little crack here which I'm gonna try to epoxy back together. And then again with the surface rust, just paint bubbling on the front. Some more over here. A lot of paint bubbling. There's a little rot right here, which is easy to fix. Cut a little piece, weld it on, and so I think this whole front of this cab is gonna. The whole front of the cab is gonna come off at least. The roof has a couple paint bubbles, which I think I'm just gonna wire wheel, and I'll either get the same paint or I might just bed liner the roof too, if there's like a colored bed liner, just because I don't want any rust to happen again. And then this front bumper is also rusty. It looks like they snapped one of the bolts here at one point, so that'll come off. I really wanted this to come off anyway. I wanted to make my own, but for now at least it's gonna have to get painted, so it's gonna come off. Probably wire wheel the shit out of it and sand it. Try to get this bolt out because I'm eventually gonna put a plow. In the next couple weeks I gotta get a plow on it, so I gotta really move. I gotta get some of this other shit, like the A-arm, the paint peeling. Some of this stuff I'm gonna have to leave, and what I'll do is I'll just spray fluid film all over everything else, and just to keep it semi-preserved. And then come the summertime I'll have to break it down more, but for now I just want to get the main areas that are rusting out, like the doors. The doors are going to be the easiest because they're not on they're on the machine, but they're not part of the machine. So I could just take this gasket off and give it a quick sanding and wire wheel, bend this back. It's like wavy a little bit. Even if I have to weld a flat piece just to get it straight again. And then the doors are probably going to get bed linered so that in the event that they get scratched or dinged into, you know, they got some kind of coating on it. I don't know if it's like a powder coat or whatever the hell it is, but that's got to come off. All the good spots are just gonna get sanded down, hopefully to bare metal, and the rust spots obviously clean it all up. The seats got 2 little tears, and overall it's a little rough. The oil change was just done. I do have to check all the fluids and stuff. And then the bed has bed liner on it, which at some point should get redone. This corner over here is I can unlatch both of them. I just got a bunch of shit in the bed because it cracked right there. So I'm going to have to peel the bed liner away, get it straight again, and weld that bracket back up, that's really the least of my worries right now, because the bed really isn't too important. But so the main concern really right now is the floor and the cab, to get the cab cleaned up and sealed wherever water is going to get in. And as you can see, there's like water here. There should have been like little pinholes to let water drain out of the bottom of this gasket, which I think I'm probably going to put, because I mean, yeah, this is just glass, but you got water sitting everywhere, which is why it probably rusts out. You know, all these spots, the water just lays in the gasket and it just rots the hell out of everything. So that's this little video for now, and I'm gonna get a little more structured on the videos once I get some of the material and I start actually get cut, you know, working on it. So that's it for now. Thanks.